So from just somewhere near our last smoking hole, but also still not in that clam hash. So maybe just like over there or something.
I'm in the light bar there. Yeah. Sorry, where were you pointing?
I think it was like right over here.
Right there?
That's fine.
That's it.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
So slurp now, is it?
Yes. So that was Annie 049 was the first one and 050 was the second one.
Thank you.
And yes, slurps now. Why don't we slurp for opioids first? So that'll go into slurp jar 1 whenever you're ready.
I'll get a camera flip.
What have I done here?
And again, we're going to try and get around 15 or so of these opioids. I know we're not going to be able to count to that exactly, but this is, since we're seeing a lot of them, again, going to be for population genetics that Shannon on ship is doing for one
Switch back to the normal view.
PMEL labs.
Our manipulator jaw is not cooperating at the moment. I'll close it. That's not frustrating.
Oh, is that another one of those Pacific flatnose fish?
You look like you had googly eyes.
Googly, those are real googly eyes, yeah.
We setting up for clam sampling, Leela?
For ophiuroids
Okay, okay.
and clams
Yeah.
next.
Where our jaw function is not operational at the moment. Trying to diagnose it.
Oh, okay.
If I recall, there's no really diagnostics on it.
Hitting the lock and unlock button repeatedly.
It's like plugging in and out the computer is a reset.
I don't think it's getting a signal.
Uh-oh.
The way it acted before it failed there was... Can you zoom in there, Nova?
Sure thing.
And that's it for the minute.
So,
We do
Should we call the dive? So it won't close.
Is that a final thing? I mean, do we have any chance to, or is that it for the claw?
That's pretty much it.
Oh dear, okay.
I could take the controller away and try and work on that while we do other stuff there, but
Yeah. Ha.
it acts to me like it's the controller here, which we've had problems with before. What's that? Yeah, we gotta get Bob.
Let me run and talk to a few people before we make any decisions, because also we were talking about doing a bubble survey with the multi-beam.
One of the options we have is I can take this master controller down to the shop and we can test quickly to see if there's an issue in here, and we have historically been able to sometimes fix it during the dive if it's just a wire or a switch in here.
Okay.
Can you I'm gonna try and reboot, but somebody needs to find Robert and tell him I can call him.
Yeah, we can.
Hey, Robert,
we can send
Robert, you got your radio on?
Okay.
It's not gonna do that. I have the hydraulics off. And if your camera, does that mean you're gonna fix it when it breaks?
right.
Reach under there and see the craft switch by that green light. Yeah, turn that off. Yeah, according to Ed, it's not yours till it's handed to you on a silver platter at HD SDI.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's quote unquote. But I did pull it back. Good idea. Okay, turn that switch over there
sorry,
back on, please.
1861. It's dive number. Yep. Hotel 1861.
So what we're doing here is the famous reboot.
Are we rebooting?
We're rebooting the craft manipulator system.
Okay.
It's highly unlikely that that's going to fix it, but everything else is working except for the job. You never know. No cigar.
Okay.
What's that? Yeah, I could probably fumble the marker out of there. We have another arm.
Audio check, check, check.
Yeah, that's why I'm pushing on them here. But usually that happens after you've been trying to pry a big rock or you're using something a little heavier duty than a push core. Never had it happen on a push core. That's just not getting a signal there to close the jaws. So that could be master controller is not sending the signal, or it could be the slave arm is not receiving it. It could be servo valve, could be several things. But the curious part about our craft manipulator system is we don't have any diagnostics for the jaw function on the master.
Right.
Look at the flat nose in starboard cam. Or now it's gone.
Yeah, you could see it on Argus in the lights.
Oh,
A little
yeah.
silhouette of it. It's pretty big.
That's pretty big.
The googly fish. It's gone now. It's off into the void.
How do I? Can you talk? Is anyone in the data lab? Can I talk to the data lab?
Tomorrow went down to look for or notify.
Data lab ROV. Oh, data. Is anybody home?
I have data lab. If you don't.
Who am I talking to? Chris, can you find Robert and tell him the craft down?
Okay. Bob should be on his way soon. Nicole's looking for him.
It's the fun part about being the cheese. You get woken up when stuff doesn't work.
Yep. Hey, cheese, something's
Tamara,
grilled.
Tamara's back. Is that you back there,
Yes,
Tamara?
I'm back.
What's your plan B? So we still have a 6-function manipulator with no jaw. We have a 7-function manipulator on the port side.
I thought it was 5-function.
And all of our other toys are working. So.
Yeah, I think without this claw, we can't really take the samples we want to take. So I'm waiting for what the...
Oh, we could take Niskins. We could take...
Can we take Niskins?
We can take Niskins.
Yeah.
We can take Niskins with the secondary arm?
No, with the primary.
You just gotta hook it.
Oh, you just gotta hook it, yeah.
Yeah. Think like Captain Hook. What would Captain Hook do?
Here's Bobber.
Pan!
Hi, Bobber.
Oh, here he is.
Gonna go
Okay.
off comms for a minute, guys.
I don't know. Are these...
No action. It's about to become a tourism dive. Actually.
Okay, our top electrical engineer has taken away the craft master controller for a little love and tenderness on the workbench downstairs. With any luck, he'll return it in working condition. There is some very tiny 32 gauge wires in there that come up to all the switches and buttons on the end effector.
So some of the options I see is we can do some scanning. There's a lot of sediment to watch settle. We can count the bubbles.
Yeah, zoom in again. We might as well observe.
Coming in. The lasers kind of looked like a face. Do you want full zoom?
Yeah.
All right.
How much warmer is it?
I don't know if you're on SPL, Annie. I don't think you're on SPL.
I can hear you.
That's no, I wasn't on SPL. That was just for you, Michael.
Yay!
I can hear you too, though.
Oh yeah, because we're all listening. Which I don't know if I like that. I want to talk to someone. I want to talk to
Apparently
that
it
person.
turns people up louder if you're if you're listening to them in two ways.
Yeah, yeah, it does. You get some.
We need
volume.
Bluetooth headsets. Apple can do it, surely we can.
Well, Nautilus,
Right.
we can do anything.
Then we wouldn't be chained to these chairs.
This is to keep you in
Then
place
the batteries
for
will
the
go
4
to
hours.
like 2 hours into
Alright.
your show. Sorry,
No,
I
but
forgot
then-
to charge my headphone.
Then you'd be talking on like SPL or private nets while you're in the data lab or,
Oh, that
or
would
the
be...
RV shop.
Oh, no. No need to bring the data lab
Or the
into
head.
this.
That would be even better. Hear a
Oh.
toilet flush in the background.
So
Cool,
Should we
depressing,
use
cool.
the time effectively, or do you want to... Oh, tomorrow's gone.
Oh, it's up to them. I'm sure they're having a powwow now.
There's not. Whoa.
Whoa.
The Earth
Let
is
out.
angry.
Yeah, but there's not much to do without the arm.
I mean, we
Other
still
than-
could do Niskins, though.
They're
No, we can't.
planning on
We
doing
can-
Norbit.
Oh, the
He
whole
took-
thing's out.
Yeah, the
Yep,
whole
yep.
thing's gone.
Okay,
The whole
never
thing's
mind.
gone. We can fly Herc.
We
I
can
think I just heard
observe.
Leela chime in
Yeah, can you hear me?
Wisdom.
Yes.
The 5-arm can come in and do stuff, but
Oh, no, they'll just keep imagining the plan. And we're going to do some Norbit bubble surveying for a little bit if,
Is Chris going to
Well,
come
this-
up and lead the way?
I believe so.
do
That's standing by for now.
Watching the stars climb up the cliff is like...
It's
Kind
like
of
free
reminds me of
solo.
that scene.
Yeah, they're like, "Ah."
There was just a really big bubble explosion to my
Yeah. Did I miss the best part?
No, no.
It has yet to come.
Yeah. So I just talked to Jeff and Chris. So they are setting up to do a bubble survey of the bubble stream, and they're not quite ready yet. So while we are waiting for them, we can actually take. So you guys, is it easy to take a Niskin bottle with the arm you have available?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
Right now,
no,
no sampling at
no,
all. Right.
Not possible,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, then let's just look around a little bit and see how big this, how far out the clam beds are and the microbial mats. Where are we?
We are
Let me
still-
see, yes.
Zoom out for us, Nova.
Coming
Yeah,
out. Oh,
I think we can just like move in the direction we are watching right now and see how far it goes until this the clams stop and no more mats. So kind of how far this bubble stream and the fluid flow influences the seafloor right here. So we just do a bit of
Okay.
visual observations right now.
Why did I lose my external
Yeah,
fix?
there's another big mat
Yeah.
and clam bed in front of us. And really big clams, yeah.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah,
They're like 10,
wow.
10 plus
Hey, is
centimeters.
Rennie in the lounge or the data lab?
I'm not sure.
I think she's talking on
To Rennie in the lounge
talking
or
to
the data
lounge or
lab,
data
yes.
lab, yeah.
Can you move the ship south 10 meters?
Yeah, just...
Can we have the camera or a little bit closer
One of
to
my
the
buttons
seafloor?
red, that's normally green. And so I'm not sure I have the USBL fix anymore.
You'll need to move the ship, though, 10 meters south.
Yep. Bridge nav.
Zoom in just a little.
Coming in.
Yeah.
Can you please step the ship 10 at 180? Thank you. Dan, I need to get in contact with Rennie. I lost the USBL
I'm
fix that we
texting
have.
Rennie right now.
Okay.
You texted him?
Yeah.
Or we can zoom out again and it already looks, well, we still have dark sediment underneath here, but
Yeah.
no more mats.
Is that
It
bubbling?
also
That's
looks like
bubbling.
bubbles are
Yeah.
rising here. Yeah. Can we find where they come out on the seafloor? Yep. Good, we still have the camera.
Wow, that's like a lot of really diffuse bubbling
Yes,
over a
yeah.
wide area.
Maybe we made that.
No, that looks...
Yeah, there are more bubbles. Yeah, it looks like the whole sediment layer here is oversaturated with bubbles.
There's also some behind Hercules, too. That's probably the bubble stream we left.
I think it's the one we sampled, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's quite a stream in the aft
Oh, I
camera
see
there.
that,
there
yep.
is, I see that.
Right.
Let me,
Yeah, they're all
They're
over.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Is Herc's beacon, that's attached to the vehicle power, right?
yeah.
Is it faulted on your screen?
You have one? Okay.
So beacon turned on?
You can
we
post-
can
No, I
switch
lost
one.
the USBL. That's why I need to get Rennie.
Oh, you need to be here. Yeah, I can slide down
We
one.
can switch one down.
Yeah. All right, we're shifting back row a little bit. Give us a second.
Let's do another 10 south on the...
Bridge nav. Can you please step 10 at 180?
For now, could we turn off porch light? Is that cool?
Okay, ship's moving.
Yes. Chef's kiss. Beautiful.
Okay. I can zoom in there.
Coming in.
It's gonna,
Whoa, that is active. And there's a lot more shimmers, too.
Yes, yeah.
Can hardly focus
There's a lot
on
of...
it.
It's like all
Wow,
up in
yeah.
the mat. You
It
can-
looks, that's a really nice. Can we have a,
Yeah,
can
I'm
we take some
taking,
grabs? Yeah,
taking lots of
excellent,
pictures, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and this is, so just to fill everyone in on what we were seeing, if anyone's just tuning in, that shimmering, we put a temperature probe in a little bit ago, and we're thinking that that's because this water is a little bit warmer than the bottom water, which is around 2 or so degrees Celsius, and then warmer water is around 6 or so degrees Celsius.
Yeah. And so now we have Jeff and Chris here, and they are setting up for a survey of the bubbles, a multi-beam sonar survey. So Jeff and Chris will take over the lead for this part of the survey to position the ROV correctly and start the survey.
Yeah, how far away have we moved from the previous seep we were looking at?
Just a few
couple
meters.
meters.
Yeah.
10 meters, maybe.
Okay, so this seems to be a more,
This is probably the one we saw in the sonar down there.
yeah, this is,
There was also, I probably flew right over one. There was one, I believe, between here and the previous sample site. It's kind of probably all bubbling just along
Yeah,
here.
whole area.
Can you zoom out a little for us?
Sure thing.
You got pictures of that, do you, tomorrow?
Yeah, I got
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Just gonna then zoom back in a little.
All right. How about that?
Just gonna slide on this heading to the left and zoom in just a little more. Video zoom in, please.
Coming in.
That's good. There's another one there.
another baby bubble stream.
Yeah, and many clams here.
Yeah. Would be a good clam sampling
Would
site.
be a good clam sampling site, yeah.
all right, so our desire for this mapping is to
Michael, is the beacon, Herc beacon turned on?
Yeah.
Yes, it's on.
be maybe 2 to 3 meters behind a
Michael,
seat,
toggle the Herc beacon.
looking directly
Copy.
at it with the Norbit.
Roger.
Toggled.
Can you pull up the other nav screen there while he's playing with that?
Then are you guys ready already, or?
They're
Yeah,
trouble.
so our original site was right here somewhere in front of
Yeah.
me.
Did you want to start at that pit, the original sampling pit?
Yes,
there's-
yeah, let's go
Okay.
back to the
Yeah,
original.
they're
Okay,
heading
zoom
there
out.
now.
Zooming out.
So that's the original pit there under me. You can see where our Herc footprint is there.
Yeah, so we're on the other side of it. Yeah.
We're just looking at it from 90 out, but you can see the Herc footprint there.
You're tugging now.
You move the ship 10 meters north, please.
Bridge nav. Can you please step 10 at 000? Thank you.
So sorry, how do you want to bubble map this thing?
Sitting on the seafloor, facing the bubble stream, so our camera is recording the bubbles, and our Norbit is facing it as well.
Okay, ship is moving.
We're not going to be moving. We're going to be stationary.
Okay.
Roger.
Same angle as we did sampling from?
You want on the original intermittent one or the?
I'd like the intermittent one to start.
Roger.
It'll give us a good contrast between no bubbles and then bubbles. From watching earlier, these burps or intermittent bubbles seem larger.
Either I'm
too.
tugging
They're
you or
the
you're tugging
vigorous
me.
one we were just
Come
looking
down
at was a
5.
lot of little small
Smaller
bubbles.
bubbles, yeah.
Which direction are we moving?
Come down 5.
I am.
The ship is moving north.
Sorry, I thought I heard a question there about. Thought it was you. Okay, on the seabed, looking at a hole waiting for bubbles.
Are we not just on the backside?
Come down another 5.
Are we looking at the right? This
Yeah,
doesn't appear to be the same.
It's the same one, but
but
we're
we're
just
on
on
top
the
of
other
it?
From the
side of it.
backside.
No,
Okay.
we're not on top of it. It's in the
Same
middle.
one,
It's
but
this one,
yeah,
right?
there.
the heading
Yeah.
is different.
Okay. Right. So
This
that's where
should
the
be the
bubbles
area,
should
yeah.
be popping out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and how far away do you think that is?
Mm.
Silence.
She's switching screens.
Sorry,
We-
we have some.
You'll
Trying
know
to
when
figure
the
out a
bubbles
USB
come up
illustrator
and you
now.
see it on your sonar.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
5
you
meters?
can reduce the
The
range.
best estimate location, or 5 meter, 4.5 meters from
Okay.
Can you put the ROV nav up there?
Do you want the nav?
Now we'll
ROV
put it
nav
up
back?
here. That's good.
Why don't you zoom in on this screen here? Here, go. Yeah, adjust the range. Just run your scroll wheel over that. There you go. Other way. There we go.
They say waiting is the hardest part.
It was pretty persistent, or not persistent,
Zoom
but
in,
regular
Nova.
before.
A minute.
That's good.
You can really get a good view
Very
of that
shimmery.
warm, shimmery
Yeah.
water. Yeah.
These
That's great that
clams
we're
are
seeing
digging
it in the other vents too.
Yes,
We're seeing
yep.
it in
Not only that one, yes.
pervasive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where else have you seen the shimmery? Is that at a lot of the?
That's
At submarine
me-
volcanoes.
Yeah, for me it's the first time at cold seeps
Oh,
that I see,
really?
but I think
Okay.
it has been observed
It has.
at
Yeah.
other seep sites, but I've never seen it. For me it's the first time
Oh,
that
I
I
didn't
actually
realize it was
see
that
it.
unique.
Yes, that's why we got
This
so
is we're
excited.
very excited right now. Yes. Heat, warm fluid is a good sign that we're in a
Yes.
unique area.
Is this a warm seep?
It's a warm seep.
Okay.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm
A
seep.
lukewarm seep?
Yes.
But imagine being like exposed to an environment that was 3 times as hot as what you live in
Yeah.
every day.
That's
Quite a
significant.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the clams seem to
California.
love it, so we know, okay, clams and ovuroids seem to love
Michael, can
diffuse
you please turn the
seepage
power off the USBL?
and slightly warmer temperatures.
Oh, there's a little
Power's off.
A teaser.
Yeah, that's
teaser
weird that
bubble.
now it's so intermittent. I guess
Yeah,
we
it's
saw, I mean,
interesting.
I don't want to get you jealous tomorrow, but we did see that huge bubble
So
loop
it
out. So
emptied.
maybe that was, yeah, it emptied
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Could be, yeah, the reservoirs
You don't get
that
it?
are feeding the bubbles that
Uh-huh.
are probably very close to the seafloor
Right.
and kind of small. I think there are different ones the further down you get, and then
Right.
bubbles move from one reservoir to the other one. And,
And
maybe
maybe
the
sometimes
big one
multiple release
emptied
at
that.
once.
Yeah, and probably your big, the one I missed, the big
Uh-huh.
blurb, probably emptied quite a bit.
Okay.
So
Can we pan the camera up a little bit to center the shimmery fluid? Because when we see the bubbles, I'd like to have more observation of them. Maybe down a little bit. I know we're recording all this, but just so I can see more bubbles in the screen and less seafloor.
no, that's good. So Jeff Lilla just told me while I was away, there was a big burp. So maybe
Oh,
quite a
it's,
bit of the reservoir got emptied during
Oh.
that. So we might be waiting quite a bit until we have bubbles again. I mean, who knows? But yeah.
Oh, there was one.
there's a
Wow.
little,
was
did we
one.
see
So
So
that?
we
Little
do have
bubble.
the teaser bubbles.
Teaser bubbles.
Yeah, there it went.
Oh, that took a little while too.
Oh, to register on there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it could. So we saw it on the screen, and then it took a couple seconds to see it on the Norbit
Well, but
because
okay.
it's up, sitting up high.
Yeah.
There's another.
So the bubbles typically raise with the speed between like 25 and 30
meters a second.
centimeter per
Yep.
second. So yeah.
Good.
Did those all come through individually on Norbit?
Yes. Well,
They're like right in the blanking zone here, so they're
that's not
we
it.
can barely see.
should we back up some more?
Yeah, we should probably back up a little bit more.
You guys position
Yes.
where it's best for the sonar. Yep.
Can
Yeah,
we get
right now they're only 80 centimeters away from the Norbit when they pass.
Can we get Hercules to back up a little bit? We make a adjustment. We are potentially a little too close.
Roger.
Thank you.
There goes one. It's amazing how that little bubble shows up so bright.
Yeah, it is really bright. What's
Sure thing.
Can we learn from the settings that you have here for optimal bubble?
There it
viewing?
goes.
Say what? Say
Learn
again?
from the settings, like the gain and whatever else you have set.
No,
right
that's
now.
all pretty automatic. This is
Oh, I feel like we're always toying around with it whenever we're bubble hunting.
The target strength of the bubble
yeah, there
is
they are. Look at that.
a
Oh,
function of the frequency that we're sending out in the sonar and the size of the bubble and the composition of the bubble.
Are we on the frequency? What are we, like 550?
400 kilohertz.
Mm-hmm.
So in other studies, they've used a calibrated multi-beam or calibrated sonar to count bubbles and look at their size. And use concentrations of how much gas is in each bubble to estimate the flux of gas coming out of a seep.
That makes sense.
Now there's a bunch of
we got
junk stirred up.
Calibrate that on the surface somehow before going to, or to figure out, what signature equals what size bubble.
Calibrating multi-beams and sonar or single beam sonars is usually with these. Have you done it before with spheres? They have reflective spheres they put in the water.
Oh, okay.
Of a known material and size, and then they'll go over it. And so there's a modeled target strength, and then you record it, and you can adjust with a gain your backscatter strength or your return strength. They do it with fisheries sonars, where they need to know the target strength to estimate which types of fish they see in their acoustic surveys.
Michael, can you please turn the USBL beacon back on?
There we go. Look at that.
Thank you.
Is it bubbling like crazy right now?
I can't tell because of the...
Yeah, there it is. See an Argus?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a bright bubble.
I missed it. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't even see it.
Can we zoom in back on
It's on, because that's not the sonar that we're using.
Oh, I was looking on there, but...
Oh, yeah.
But I can't see it in real life.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Oh, in the screen, yeah.
No, that was my fault. I thought
okay,
I was
no,
on
this
her.
is great. So that's like 4 meters away, 4 or 5 meters away.
What's up? Sure thing.
Pan up a little bit. I'd like to see just the bottom have the seafloor. Okay, let's see. It's bubbling a lot if that's actually bubbles.
Yeah, no, you can see it in the Argus view.
In Argus?
Yeah. Oh, see, another bubble stream came up, and now you can see that's wider here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
What? Oh, you can kind of see it. Now I'm like, am I making that up?
Are your eyes just showing you bubbles because that's what you want to see?
Probably.
I worry about that all the time.
Also, those clams are like 20 centimeters long, and I'm having a lot of trouble scaling the world right now.
Is it still going?
It's starting to peter out.
It looks like it in Argus.
I'm blind. I don't see it in Argus. Is it in front of us? Just
like really, it looks almost like static noise.
Yeah, it's tough to see in Argus, but it's either you can still see the...
Yeah, when it catches the light in the right way.
I'm not seeing it in Herc's camera.
Yeah, I don't know that we're looking at it in Herc's camera.
Yeah.
Let's pan back on Herc cam and see
if you're talking. Oh, no, I don't think he's talking.
Pan is left and right. Tilt is up and down. I don't have a.
Can we zoom out on Herc? Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good.
Zoom out.
Yep.
It looks like it quit now. Anyhow, I feel like if we just stay here, we'll probably be able to see it.
Okay, let's hit this zoom until we
actually see where it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Going off where it is in Argus, it looks like we should have been looking pretty much right at it just now. But behind that little bump.
Well, the cloud is cleared too.
Yeah.
Argus wasn't as in the cloud. There's something out there. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure of, because
But I don't. That's too far for us to see, probably, because we could. That's probably just outside of our light.
Possibly one of the other seeps in the area.
Like I got something, and again, like that could be just like a single little bubble stream. Like
Okay.
what we saw there was a lot of bubbles coming up, so we could. We could maybe get Argus closer.
You would like to verify with the visual observations, right?
Yes, yeah.
So maybe we find a position where we can see both, like a little bit
Well,
closer, or are you going to lose the signal if we get a bit closer?
There's an optimal distance away to make sure we're away from the noise right at the transducer. But yes, I think having complementary visual is better. I was hoping we'd be able to zoom in and see them passing through the camera.
You can see them passing the lasers when it bubbles up out there. The lasers light up.
But you want to be seeing more clearly than that.
But right now I think it's just particles that
yeah, it's hard to
are
tell.
in the laser. Yeah.
I think we try this, but then I really liked our first position that we were looking at the bubble stream where we saw the hole and the kind of the bubbles and the warm fluid all together.
Right, the very first one where we sampled.
This back view is a little obscured.
If I change my heading, you should be in line with 4 or 5 bubble streams, and you'll get different ranges of bubbles.
This bubble stream we took samples at.
Yeah, but we saw to the north and south.
Yeah, we are trying to just have a single view on a single bubble stream so that we can compare what do we see in the camera and what do they see on the sonar. I think if there are several bubble streams, it's going to be difficult to distinguish which bubble in the sonar comes from which bubble stream.
And you like the other side.
Yeah.
I think I want to see what it looks like with the clear water and this distance, because we're not sure what the right viewing angle.
Yeah.
Do you want to get Argus closer? We could do that.
You can also zoom
like
on
we could get, yeah, we could. I mean, we can move it closer to the vehicle and possibly lower if that's okay with them.
To have the downward look a little.
Yeah. I can just move Herc a little closer. You can plainly see the hole there in Argus.
Well, right, but Herc needs to be here because Herc is holding the sonar.
Argus can zoom if you want me to zoom in.
Yeah, that would be great. If you can frame up the hole in the hole in Hercules.
I can see the hole right there.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh yeah, here comes the bubbles. So let's watch.
That's clear.
They should be coming up through the sonar right now. Yeah, there they are.
Nice.
Oh, those are cool.
Can you see him in Herc at all?
Yeah, I see it in Herc on the right side.
I don't.
It's hard to see on Herc.
We can telestrate.
Oh, there they are.
There
they are.
Yeah, they're shimmering just ever slightly. Yes.
Oh,
that's better. All right, look at that.
Wow.
That's pretty persistent for a second now. Persistent for a second, I guess that's kind of contradictory.
Temporarily persistent.
Let's go. It's a solid stream.
Yeah, no, it looks really cool.
Yeah, see, then here comes the other bubble. Oh, it's funny how it...
Come on.
Put those lights back on.
We lost it in the air. Oh.
Yeah.
Better,
there it is.
Do you want to zoom on Herc?
Yes.
Sure. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Zoom out just a little.
Oh.
There.
There it is. You can see the stream.
Yeah, you can see there's two streams now.
Yeah,
you can just there's a faint one.
What's going on over here?
On,
we lost the USBL for Herc, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on the position relative to the cameras, and if we do have to do a reset, we'll position Herc under Argus and then do it based on Argus's position.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this position is better because if we're on the other side, we're looking up slope. Would we
Yeah,
get more interference?
Yeah, you don't want to be looking upslope.
Yeah, so this position
This is good, yeah.
Right, yeah, so
I
maybe
wanna
we
go.
stay here.
Should I? Well, I only have the sonar range set to 10 meter. I guess that's fine. It's within our range.
Yeah, we're pretty pretty sad right now.
Looks like we're about 1.5 hercs from it.
Yeah, we are exactly 2.8 meters, 3 meters.
I was just doing my, how many hercs?
Yeah.
Maybe it's 2 hercs, 1 herc over.
Why don't you see if you can dial that Tritech in and capture bubbles in that too? Play with
So are
the
we still
buttons
seeing
over there.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to get it where it's...
It sees them better than we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that at all right now.
Now they're fading now.
You'll have to reduce
And they go up
range.
through the, like, they pass
Reduce the
the
range,
orbit
but
later
again,
than they pass,
You got it.
and then they go.
Bubbles are about less than 5 meters away.
Do you have an idea what the opening angle is in the
The vertical direction?
vertical
0.9 degrees.
0.9? Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah. we wanted the narrow one.
Yeah. So from this distance, we're looking at, you know,
Here, I'll join the
very,
crowd.
very thin plane.
Yeah.
Do we have an update on the arm? Okay. So let's sit, maybe we wait for the next eruption
Okay.
of this warm fluid and bubbles.
Sounds good.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm. I
There's
can't,
something that keeps coming. I think there must be a smaller one
In
a little further, a little
yeah.
further out.
yeah.
Because I occasionally see little blips coming up,
Costs
and
money
they're
and
constantly in
takes
the
up
same
space and
spot.
looks
So
cool.
I don't know how cool
See,
it looks. It's
from
kinda
this
nice.
angle, what we're looking at here from the releases we were looking at earlier seem different. Those were big bubbles, and they didn't seem to be as a constant stream.
I think the
Yeah, I know.
dynamic changed after the big blurb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in a different
Yep.
little
Mode.
release mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if the vehicle setting down and getting back up has anything to
Possibly.
Maybe.
Seen before.
do with it.
Although correlation doesn't, you don't
No.
know.
No, but we can stop the ground.
Yeah,
Check.
Yeah.
All right, slam it.
Yeah. Argus is a nice shot.
That's
Mhm.
cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, we're getting much better views from Argus than we are from Herc right now.
You're welcome.
Good job.
So what, you want to match this up with the video? And
Eventually it'd be nice to match it up. I had a more vision in mind of being much more zoomed in on the video, but
oh yeah, I see what you mean. Right, but it's kind of incompatible with what we want to do here.
yeah, so this is the quandary. I was also, before on the video we were watching, the bubbles were larger and there was fewer of them.
Yeah.
And then this last release was a stream of looked like very small bubbles.
Mhm.
So the variability is already there.
I'll leave the recording running for the rest of the day too, and maybe we can get some incidental stuff too. While you guys are
So-
sampling and playing around, we can see or get anything in the.
Okay. Well, bubble watch is on.
This is how
Yeah.
Is no concerns just to let it run and record?
No, it's fine. We can. Should probably just do that as a matter of policy at this
Oh.
point. If the Norbit's on, just leave the recorder on.
I do prescribe to that mentality. If you can click record, record.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, if you,
There it is.
there we go.
Maybe you can get zoomed in. It looks like it's behind a little ridge.
There
doesn't
it is.
There it is there too. Woohoo!
That looks amazing in the Argus camera.
Yeah.
You might be able to get in closer on the bubble.
Okay,
hole
look,
with
look at all
Argus.
those bubbles. Look at all those bubbles.
Look at all
galore.
those
Try
bubbles.
that.
Yeah,
3
Look at that.
sonars.
Look at that.
Can Argus zoom in more?
I can if Dan's cool with it.
Danny, you cool with the Argus? More Argus zoom might take Herc out of you.
What's that?
Are you okay with an Argus zoom that might take Herc out of you?
Sure. Fill your boots.
Yeah, see if you can get it in on the right there on the hull.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Oh,
That's probably about as much as you can get with
Yeah,
the
it's gonna
heat.
Stop
It's gonna-
bouncing around.
Nobody's
Argus.
fighting the
You're gonna not
focus.
feel very good.
A
Hold on, I can do this. I can do this.
little topsy-turvy here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now they're just they stop, so you're going to see the last couple ones go past the sonar. I know. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,